but please introduce us to yourself.
My name is Jonathan Rodriguez. Most of y'all know me by JBomb. Um, I am from Puerto Rico. Been here for like 2 decades or so. Uh, reside in Merritt Island. I used to stay in Orlando for a little bit, so that's where I'm at right now for the weekend. Anyways, yeah, bomb. That's what they know about me. Bombs. Yeah, I would say pretty outgoing person. They know me how I go. I'm pretty big in respect, so that got me pretty far in life, and that's how it be.
So how long have you been competing?
So on and off, I've been like 7, 8 years.
Oh, wow.
Um, yeah, I debuted for Breakthrough. I remember, 2015. I also participated in IKS. It took a little bit of time. Had a baby, and had a lot of transitioning. That's when I transitioned from Brevard to Orlando. Um, and after that, it was just work and work and hard labor and just little ups and downs like everyone has. But then later on, after like 3, 4 years, I got back on it, and ever since then, I haven't stopped.
And this is not your premiere fight for LeLeoCode, correct? You fought with them before.
Absolutely, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
for this
This would
particular
be
fight,
my
you're
third fight.
okay. And for this
Hmm.
particular fight, you've chosen Muay Thai. What made you choose that particular fighting style in general?
Why not? I mean, so I've also fought MMA before, and obviously, coming from where the gym I come from, I've done kickboxing. But I don't know, Muay Thai. I've taken a lot of interest in it, and it has more than what like everyone else. You see something you don't really recognize, you don't see the details behind it, and all of it. It's like jujitsu and grappling and all these other martial arts. And you know what? Who doesn't like the elbow and knee? You know? Um, but yeah, it was something coming out, like I said, coming from the kickboxing gym. It was something that I really took an interest on, which I wanted to pass down the guys in the gym. It's happening fantastically, which I'm really grateful and whatnot. Now that I'm more involved as a coach, um, and a mentor, and I don't know, it's just the excitement about it.
So why do they call you JBomb?
So I have an aggressive style. I really don't know when to turn down, which is sometimes some of my flaws. Wait, I've been
Mm-hmm.
working on pretty good. I've been working on pretty good. I've been doing in a good manner. But yeah, I pretty much I just reside on power. Uh, I don't believe that technique could get you. And in Muay Thai, you're facing a lot of tough people, especially for me. Even at 135, I still be a smaller fighter, so I gotta bring the fire to it. So yeah, call me J-Bomb.
How important is it to be flexible as a fighter physically?
Super important. That's funny. My coach has this saying, flexibility is the key to injury prevention, which is on his quote. It's awesome. I would say is you need to be flexible. Like the phrase says, you don't want to be injured. The flexible you are, the more your body gets conditioned, the farther you can go, the more your body can withstand. Um, so I'd say that's very important. I be stretching all the time,
True,
all
true,
the
true.
time.
I need to stretch more often. Okay, so you mentioned earlier, you like to use your elbows. You don't see a lot of spinning elbows in a lot of fights because it's hard to get your opponent close. How do you get your opponent close enough to you in order for you to use your elbows?
So me preferably, I've always let my hands do the setting up. I'm pretty explosive. I know how to cut angles. I know how to cut angles, and I know how to cut the distance. I also play his momentum against him. Uh, so it's pretty well. I set them up. get them up in a clinch. When it's a bigger guy, it's a so slimmer chance to get those up there, you know. But they always are good right off the clinch, on and off the clinch, which I get to score a lot of those. Spinning elbows, you're gonna see some of those.
Mm-hmm. I'm
You're gonna see
excited.
some of
You
those.
like I said, you
Yeah.
very rarely see them, you know, unless it's like
Hmm.
online. But even then, it's like this hasn't been done in years, you know.
Hmm. Yep. Oh,
Okay,
it's
okay.
gonna happen.
So, if dinosaurs existed, which one would you make your pet?
My pet, a pet, dinosaur pet. One of those velociraptors. Is that
A
what was
raptor,
those?
really? So far,
Uh,
everyone said raptor. Why
I
is
mean, which
that?
ones? It's like having a pit, like a mean pit.
This, yeah, right. It is,
Absolutely.
yeah. It's true. Oh,
Uh,
true, true. Okay. So let's say the dinosaurs again existed right now. Which dinosaur would you fight?
fighting a dinosaur. I don't know. What's fighting a dinosaur? I don't know. It's a hard thing to do.
You have to pick one.
Pick one. I'll fight them big ass long necks.
What
I'm,
is the
I'm
long necks?
them big
The
ass long neck
brontosaurus?
dinosaur. Is those what they call it? I'm losing when it comes to dinosaurs. They're my brother's favorite thing, which is cool. I never got it acquainted with it. But
Really?
yeah,
You weren't really into Jurassic Park?
nah, not really. Never been a
Really?
dinosaur fan,
Oh, okay. Well, but also, like, I feel like
unfortunately.
the current Jurassic Park films aren't really good at like talking about the dinosaurs. They're really good at like talking about the actors, which is like I didn't learn
Yeah,
anything about dinosaurs in
yeah,
this movie, you know, like other than the fact that they
especially
can
yeah,
destroy stuff, you know. I don't know, but I don't know. Okay,
yeah,
okay. So the LeLeoCode anniversary fight also happens to coincide with Mother's Day weekend. What
yep.
would you say is something that your mother is particularly proud of you for achieving in your life?
I cleaned my act up. Uh, I was, I came to a point where I hit rock bottom, and everybody, I don't know, even myself, I lost confidence, you know. So pretty much everyone around me was like, is he gonna make it? And yeah, that's one thing that she's realizing now. It took her a long time to to notice that, I came back. Uh, but yeah, it should be that how I, clean my act up. I got my stuff together, and yeah, it'd be that for sure.
What's your favorite memory with your mom? Oh, I want to know that one, the one that made you laugh. What was that?
That's funny. You said my favorite memory is all the time she whooped my ass.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
That's the first thing that came to my mind. That's so bad.
no!
You said the best memories, and my head projected just her.
Oh
Oh my God. No,
no!
best memories when yeah, we used to live with with my grandparents for a while, and then we decided to move out. Best memories were with her, you know. That's when I started acquiring a little bit of responsibility. Talking about six, not even like 13 to 16. Yeah, like 13 to 16. But then again, ups and downs, went back. But yeah, overall, those be the ones. Plus all the trips they be making ever since. I haven't seen them in a while. I just see them when they come from the island for
Oh,
vacation
oh,
or
they're
whatnot.
still on the island.
Yeah, I'm pretty much here by myself. I got an uncle and aunt, two cousins. They're down in Brevard as well. I don't see them much either. So it's like, yeah,
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this because I feel I don't know. I don't feel free not to answer if it's rude, but I'm very confused about how old you are. Because like
32.
you look young, but then you're like 2 decades you've been here. I'm like, okay,
I'm
well,
32.
You do not look 32.
Thank
What
you.
do you do? What are you taking so I could take some of it?
I just live an active life, stay as happy as I can, get my rest, do my stretches.
I need to stretch. Okay, that's what I need. I need to
Yeah.
stretch. Okay. So you also have a child.
Yep. 5-year-old. Used to
So
be 6. So,
metaphorically and literally, should you let your kid touch a hot stove?
no.
Metaphorically.
I mean, she has to learn, you know. But I wouldn't be the one. I wouldn't be the one. I'd be more if things happen, then you learn from it. But I don't know. Besides, I don't know if my daughter would be like that.
No, no. Okay. So
She don't
in
even
your
like
many
hot
years
food.
of experience in fighting, is there still a moment that like haunts you in a good or bad way where you're like, man, like I hope that I can do this again, or man, that was so stupid of me, I have to make sure that I avoid that?
Several moments. It's a lot of that.
Oh
Even in
wow.
life and general, yeah. Um, I'm very hard on myself, so I'm very yeah. I'm always taking that. Even so, if I had a nice dominant win, I'm still thinking of what should I do and what I shouldn't. So yeah, I get those a lot. You asking for like a particular moment?
Yeah, whichever one that stands out the most right now.
My last fight, I got kicked so hard in the face. And it's because I have this stupid habit of dropping my hand. And trust me, I've been working harder. It's
Grabbing
like,
your hand or grabbing their hand?
no, like I went for a front kick and this kid timed me. I had my hand down as I did a front kick and he clocked me.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a hard kick. I couldn't chew right for like 3 or 4 days.
Okay, okay. So I'm sure you've won a numerous amount of fights, and yet you're still very humble. So how do you win with grace?
So, talk about a while back when I was still learning, but then going through my stuff. I had a lot, like everybody else says, I have a lot of demons and a lot of stuff that, one that has to keep check. And for one thing, when I fight emotionally, I'm a wreck. There's
Mm-hmm.
no way. So since then, I just been learning how to get used to the fact that I don't need emotion for this. And I've been doing it
Mm.
ever since then. It's like way better. I get to have more fun. I enjoy myself, you know. And like I said, I'm big in respect. Uh, and I give everyone respect. All my opponents know I've never been a dick, and there's no, never been that type of person. Um, I don't know. It just seems better. I'm just doing God's work, you know. I'm doing this for the sport, not just myself.
I love that. I love that.
Even if I lose, this is the way I see it. Even if I lose, I just made someone feel good, you know? That's the way I look at it. I
That's so
learned,
freaking humble.
that's me. That's JBomb.
Okay, what would you say is the best film about fighting?
Best film overall. I mean, you're gonna go to OGs like Fight Club and stuff like that.
Fight Club. That's a good one. That's a good answer. That's a good answer. Okay, J
I
Bomb.
mean, everything. Oh, sorry.
No, no, no. You go. You go. You go.
Nah, I just like older flicks. That's all. Enjoy my older flicks better.
Okay, J Bomb. So tell us where we can like you, sponsor you, find your gym, etc., etc.?
Okay. My gym, woo, I forgot the address, but it's everybody knows where Unlimited Kickboxing's at Merritt Island. And y'all can follow me up at Johnny Bomb, JBomb Rodriguez. That's my Instagram. Jonathan JBomb Rodriguez on Facebook. I don't
And I
mess
forgot to
around.
ask you, you surf?
I do not.
Okay, just kidding.
I've been trying to get my boys to teach me. I started learning. This is funny. I tell everyone this. I started learning and I got slammed into a reef twice.
What?
I stopped surfing. I
Oh
stopped trying. That happened in Puerto Rico.
Oh no, okay. Okay,
Yeah.
so last question and then I'm gonna let you go, okay? Speaking of Fight Club, I'm sure you remember the infamous quote, how do you know yourself if you've never been in a fight? Do you feel like as if you know yourself better as a result of you training so hard over these years?
Absolutely. Fighting has changed me 100%. It's what helped me get my stuff, my mind ready, taking taking me to this other level of just open, more open mind. Uh, well in spirit as well. Spirit.
Mm,
I didn't like I said, I'm humble. I didn't used to be like this all the time. Some people just talk some crap about me, but that's the old me. And
yeah,
like I said, fighting has done it for me. Especially when you're in there. You're gonna where you get those if you get that little cinch of demon that's on you, you gotta keep that in check in between the rounds.
yeah.
But yeah, there's no time for that. And fighting done that for me.
You make it sound like a religion.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
I bet
I
you're a really good
separated from
coach.
they tell me so. I'm still learning.
Oh, wow.
There's a lot more that I can give, and there's a lot more that I can learn. But yeah, I'm about it. I'm about the life.
You're such a you're such a fantastic human.
Thank you so much. Thank you
It's very
so much.
rare to run into those. It's very rare.
Yeah, you as well. You as well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying my best. Well, J-Bomb, I will see you next weekend. Oh my God, I'll see you next
Yep.
weekend.
Let's do
You,
so. I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm not even in the ring, but I'm ready. You have a fantastic day, man. I'll see you next
You as
weekend.
well. God bless. Bye.
Bye.